Second is doctors who have achieved a certificate of experience from Australia, New Zealand, South Africa, Pakistan, Sudan, Malaysia, UK, or Malta. Fortunately, Pakistan is in it. And third one is a doctor who are eligible under the above two routes can apply for the PREST, and PREST is pre-registration exam system of Ireland. As Pakistani graduates are in the eligibility criteria, so what they have to do, they have to provide a copy of their passport, also a translated copy of their original medical degree after getting verified by the EPIC, and certificate of good standing also, and it should be sent directly to the Irish Medical Council. From each medical council you have worked under within the last 5 years. And also IELTS certificate dated within the last 2 years with an overall band score of 7 and a minimum score of 6.5 in each module. So after that, you can apply, if you will get the registration from the Irish Medical Council, and you can apply for the jobs. Because Pakistan is in the eligibility criteria, so you don't have to pass any sort of pre-registration examination system of Ireland. Okay, so that's it. Now, I think we'll take a little break, and we can, Zarmeen will tell you about the UKMLA.
So a lot of you people asked about what is UKMLA, and someone asked about a specific postgraduate pathway. I remember that it was about pathology. So about UKMLA, you do not need to be worried about it. People have been saying things like, oh, the UKMLA is coming in 2024, or it's coming in the next few years, it's gonna change and all that. But you should not be worried about it, because UKMLA is going to be almost exactly the same as PLAB. It's just they have changed the name. They are starting it in 2024, and it's going to be comprised of the two parts, again like PLAB 1 and PLAB 2. The part 1 will be called an applied knowledge test. It will have multiple choice questions like PLAB 1, and the next part will be the clinical and professional skills assessment, which is going to be similar to the existing PLAB 2 exam. Other than that, if you want more information about it, you can always visit the GMC site, go into the education section, and then medical licensing assessment. Then the specific postgraduate pathways, how you can know about different postgraduate pathways, as there are many different specialities, and every specialty has its own Royal College responsible for its training curriculum and all that. And training pathway. For example, for pathologists, it's called Royal College of Pathologists. For physicians, it's called Royal College of Physicians. As there are a lot of postgraduate areas and we cannot cover them all here, to know about any postgraduate pathway you want to opt for or want to know about, you can just go into the Google search box and write GMC approved postgraduate curricula for the pathway that you want to take. For example, GMC approved postgraduate curricula for histopathology, for example. I'm going to show you what it's going to look like. This the GMC site will show you a flowchart kind of like this. It's going to show you that it will take 2 years of core training, during which you are going to have to complete your membership exams. It's called MRC path, MRCP. And then it will going to take a specialty training comprised of 4 to 5 years, during which you have to complete the fellowship exams. So more or less for every training pathway, it's going to look like this. You can have more information on their Royal Colleges as well. It will be a little bit out of scope for this discussion to go into more details about these. So if you guys have any other questions other than things that we have already covered, you can, write it down in the chat section. You can also write your questions in the comment section of Facebook Live video. No, you do not have to. Someone asked this that we must have to give NLE in order to have a job there, even after passing PLAB 1 and PLAB 2. NLE of Pakistan has nothing to do with having a job in the UK. It's about practicing in Pakistan, not UK. You can give PLAB 1, PLAB 2. Even then, you're going to have to give NLE to have an internship in Pakistan that is going to help you get a job in the UK and a GMC full registration. Just know this, that without giving NLE, you cannot have a job internship in the Pakistan. So you're going to have to go into the foundation program, that foundation year 1 actually, with only a provisional registration from the GMC. Passing PLAB 1, PLAB 2 after completing an internship will make sure that you have a full GMC registration. Is there any other question from anyone? Well, actually, that's going to help you for the visa part. Yes. But unfortunately, the house job salary in Pakistan is not that much. The expenses that you're going to require for your PLAB 2 visit in the UK, your last 6 months savings should be almost twice of that. Because and it doesn't necessarily have to be your savings, it can be of your sponsor's saving. For example, for me, my sponsor was my father, and I showed his bank statement and his last 6 months salary.
Okay, so next question is how long does it take after clearing PLAB 2 to get GMC registration? So it takes about 2 to 3 weeks. Sometimes, it has different criteria. Sometimes they get stuck on something, they are not understanding something, they are asking you for the details. But as a journal, it takes 2 to 3 weeks. For me and my friends, we were 4 friends, and we applied for the GMC registration, and each one of us, we got our registration in 2 to 3 weeks.